Vanakkam. This is Tamil in 2 minutes. This is Sharanya speaking to you all. So we've already looked at pretty much a lot of the letters, and last time we looked at மெய்யெழுத்துக்கள்.
Ik, I, K, ik. Ing, I, N, G, ing. Ich, I, C, H, ich. Inj, I, N, J, inj. It, I, T, it. In, I, N, in. It, I, T, H, it. In, I, N, in. Ip, I, P, ip. Im, I, M, im.
So you finished playing, had your fun and everything. Now let's continue to learn Tamil. Yeah? Ready for that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
Correct.
Now I would like to learn them today.
Sure. So you want to learn how to write these மெய்யெழுத்துக்கள், right? Well, to your surprise.
For all of them.
Oh, aha. Okay, so should we go through all of them?
It's ik, and then
Yeah.
ing.
Correct.
Next one is ich, and then ing.
Yeah. Inj.
Inch.
Yeah.
Next one is it, and then ing.
Yeah. மூணு சொல்லு. Yeah.
And then it, and then ing.
Correct.
After that is it, and then ing.
Correct. And then last one's here.
E and ing.
Mm.
Next is it, and then ing. And then and then ing.
Correct. And last one here.
And the last one is it and in.
Good job.
It and in.
Well done.
All of these are not very hard because if you already know the kana chana, it's all you have to do is put a dot on top.
That's right. That's simple. Well done.
E, I, Y, E. Ir, I, R, ir. Ill, I, L, ill. Iv, I, V, iv. Ul, I, L or I, Z, but the pronunciation is ul. Ul, I, L, ul. Ir, I, R, ir. In, I, N, in. Ik, ing, ich, inch, it, in, it, in, ip, im, I, ir, il, if, ul, ir, in.
They were pretty simple for us, as we know the vowels and consonants that we learn in the Tamil literature or even our English literature. The same goes with our Tamil. So the next thing that we are going to look at is our Uyirezhuthukal. Now, I've got them behind me here. It does seem a little bit difficult to go through what these are, but we will look into that today. So, what are these Uyirezhuthukal? A, I, U, U, E, I, O, Au. Pretty simple, right? So these ones here is what we're going to look at as to how to write it. Let's get into it.
Vowels. Uyirezhuthukal. There are 12 letters. Uyirezhuthukal. A, A, I, E, U, U, E, I, O, Au, Ak, A, I, U, U, E, I, O, Au. உயிரெழுத்துக்கள் 12. 12. 12 means 12.
Okay, then. Yeah, come. Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
You said you wanted to write something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and continue to learn Tamil. So I've got something for you today which we can learn and continue to write. Okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, what we're going to learn today are the Uyirezhuthukal.
Wait. Can I say something? Your handwriting is very nice.
Thank you. I get what you did there. Alright, let's continue with that. So the next one that we do, okay, and we go out like that. This is E. Yeah? Now the next one there.
I know how to do E.
Oh, it's a familiar letter. Hey, good job. So it's our tunekal that we normally use.
And then we put 2 dots.
2 dots.
Like a door.
Like a door. Okay. And then we keep going. So, I,
Ooh.
We keep going.
Correct. Okay, so we keep going. I, and then we have ooh.
Yeah.
And then from that, do you want to go?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Okay. And then from these as well, what we can do is let's just get this out here. So the other side. Do you want to give it a go with E?
Okay.
Yep. And then we have E. Perfect. Now let's keep going with that.
Let me learn all of these letters, then we'll learn all of these. Give me some time.
So you want to practice these?
Yeah.
So right now we've learnt pretty much A, I, U, U, and then we have E. And we'll take a little break there, and then we'll come back and learn the rest of the letters. Sounds good? Okay, you keep practicing, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. As we all know, when I first taught Dylan, the first letters, we start off with the small circle, the suli, right? The same thing we're going to apply for these letters here as well. So let's look at it. So now we're going to get into the Uyirezhuthukal. Now the first one here, A. We start off with a small circle and we go around. It seems pretty simple from there. And yeah, now the next one here is very similar to the first letter, but it's an extended version of it. So we go A. And for that, we write the next little bit of a suli at the end of it as well. Then next, from here, we have I. Again, we start off with another small circle, so another suli, and that we go around. Pretty simple. And then from here, Very familiar letter for us. The tuneka. We put that there and then 2 dots in between. Pretty simple. And then another suli for us. U, right? It's like writing the number 2, right? So we all know how to write number 2, and it's pretty much that. And we get U. Again, extended version, U. We write number 2 there. And this letter here we all know, eh? So this here is La. So we write the U and then the La in the middle. Then we go into another letter. E, again another suli, and then we come around. And from there, the extended version is E when it comes down. Not that bad, right? So with all these letters here, what we are going to do is we will continue the rest of the letters next week, which is something that we will look into after. Now, when we write, we don't have to just write on pen and paper. There are many different ways we can make it interesting for us. We can go ahead and write on stones. We can write on leaves. Anything that creates some sort of an interest for you to get involved with these letters, do it. Keep practicing these letters. I will come back next week with the rest of the letters for our Uirartukal. Until then, signing off is Sharanya Thiagaraja. Vanakkam. Hi everyone. This is Tamil in 2 minutes, Tamil AMAV fun class. Now we are going to continue from the last episode where we learned the first set of Uirartukal. We're going to just continue from there. So now when we think of this, I'm going to break it down quite simply for you all. So when kids, when they get excited, the way they express, their emotion, either saying, "I, yay," those kind of expressions, or when they are surprised or they're thinking of something, oh, right? Or even when these kids are understanding something that they've just, have heard of, or all these kind of expressions that we see from them, and the ones that even us as elder people do as well. These expressions are what the Tamil language is formed from. They pretty much bring out all the natural expressions from a human being, and they bring these into our main set of language, or the main set of letters for us to begin the rest of the literature. And that's what we're going to continue to learn off today as well. So now when we look at these letters, they are quite simple for us to write because of everything that we learned before. So should we get into it now? So the rest of the letters that we have to learn, we have I, as we mentioned earlier, and then we have O, Al, and Ak. 5 more letters to go, so let's get into it. So now let's look into how to write them. So with the I, again, we start off with our small circle, and from that small circle, we let the pencil take us go around, and there we get I. So this is I, and then from here, we go into O. So remember, surprised. That element here, again, we start off with that small circle, and we let that go around, and we form a little sort of formation, and then we get O. From this, in order to make it the extended sound of O, all we do is we just apply a small circle at the end of it to get that. Okay, pretty simple. From there, again, same set of letters that we are using. Small circle, write the O that we used to write as well. From there, we write La, and that La gives us Au sound. Okay, from that last letter, which is Ak or Ahenam, for that, it's basically just 3 circles that we write in a triangle formation. Pretty simple. So these are our Uirartukal, starting from A, I, U, E, I, O, Au, and Ak. You know how you wanted to continue the rest of the letters?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, I have a surprise for you today. I'll start with one at a time. There you go.
Oh, I.
Yeah, that's the next letter. Yeah? I. Now, do you want to try writing that?
Sure.
Okay, right. Maybe give it a go writing it there. Nice, that's it. I, that's the next letter. Now, we keep going with that. I have another envelope for you.
Oh.
That's right. Oh, isn't it? Now, do you want to try writing this?
Yep.
Okay. I'll put it down here. Well done. Oh, good job. Let's keep going. Yeah? I have another envelope for you.
Oh.
That's right. This is oh, so extended. We have the little suli at the end. Do you want to give that a go? Okay, give it a go. Perfect. And another one.
Ow.
Oh, I know. Oh. So for that, we used this one here as, oh, it looks like lana, right? We used that to make the sound. Ow. Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
Off you go. That's it. Good job. Well done. And finally, special letter. Ak. That's right.
Want to write this for you?
You obviously don't have to. It's very simple. So let's just stick it here and show everyone. That's ak. So these are the letters that we learnt for the rest of the Uyarthukal, right? We stopped at A last time. Now we continue with I. Yeah? Say it with me. O.
Ow.
O.
O.
And then ow.
And
Ak.
then ak.
Done. Pretty easy, right? Well done. Good job today.
Really common is that they all have this suli, like
Yeah, you're right. So every time we start off with any of these letters, the common thing about them is that they all start off with a small circle. We call it suli.
suli.
Yes, correct. We are learning these letters. As mentioned earlier, you don't have to just write them on a pen and paper. We can write it on stones and leaves, right? As we mentioned earlier. Now, with these things, the reason why we say that is try to design them. Be creative with the way that you write these and practice these letters. When we design it, we have more eagerness and more interest in wanting to learn the culture, the literature, and these special letters that we always use. Okay, so keep practicing. Nandri Vanakkam, this is Sharanya signing off. In 2 minutes, Tamil AMAV Fun Class. Please do subscribe and like our videos, and make sure to share these videos with your friends as well. Have a good day. Bye. Welcome back to Tamil in 2 minutes. This is Sharanya with you all. I hope you're all doing well. Now, with the previous episodes, we have pretty much finished a lot of letters. And for a change, let's not get our pens and papers out today. Let's forget about the studying of the letters. Let's sing a song.
Ik, ing, ich, inj, it, in, it, in, ip, im, I, ir, ill, iv, ill, ill, ir, in. ik, ing, ich, inj, it, in, ip, im, i, ir, ill, iv, ill, ir, in. A, I, u, e, I, o, au. Ana, avana, ina, iyana, una, uvana, ena, evana, ayana, ona, ovana, avana, akkana. உயிரெழுத்துக்கள்.
We've looked at உயிரெழுத்துக்கள், மெய்யெழுத்துக்கள்,